I've come upon a touching phrase and story. Dr. Johnson was writing after someone named Collins, who was a librarian at Oxford, at Trinity College in particular. And he had just so many things that he was doing, Collins, so many projects, such an active mind, well-educated, knowledgeable of languages. And then all that kind of went quiet. And Dr. Johnson writes looking after him, and he makes a comment here. He does not get any response. And he makes a comment that it is yet more dreadful to consider that the powers of the mind are equally liable to change, that understanding may make its appearance and depart, that it may blaze and expire. You know what? Maybe I should add that to the season of philosophy. Well, I will. That's a good one. The moment. Well, I meant it more in terms of the unique words that come and then depart, but he means it more that the latent powers of the mind may expire at an unseasonable hour, leaving, as he describes here, leaving poor Collins cognizant of his loss, yet continuing to live on. He says here, this busy and forceful mind is now under the government of those who lately could not have been able to comprehend the least and most narrow of his designs. What do you hear of him? Are there hopes of his recovery? Or is he to pass the remainder of his life in misery and degradation, perhaps with a complete consciousness of his calamity? Now, Dr. Johnson he writes later that he understands, because Dr. Johnson suffered mental issues of his own. He says, poor dear Collins, let me know whether you think it would give him pleasure if I should write to him. I have often been near, underlining near, his state, and therefore have it in great commiseration. I'm quite struck by Dr. Johnson's humanity. Over and over again, he reveals an enormous heart within that enormous body of his. Anyway, I thought I'd share that.